Now we're going to read Women at War from Liberty How the Revolutionary War Began on pages 32 and 33. Now you'll notice that most of the text comes from the captions beneath the three photographs, so we'll start with the story and then read those three captions. American women didn't usually fight in the Revolutionary War, but they strongly supported the cause of liberty. A lady from Philadelphia expressed the feelings of many of her countrywomen when she wrote, "My only brother I have sent to the camp with my prayers and blessings. Had I 20 sons and brothers, they should go. Tea I have not drank since last Christmas, nor bought a new cap or gown. In this way do I throw my mite to the public good. I know this, that as free I can die but once, but as a slave I shall not be worthy of life. I have the pleasure to assure you that these are the sentiments of all my sister Americans." At the bottom of page 32, we'll read the captions beneath the photograph of Sybil Ludington. On the night of April 26, 1777, a messenger on horseback pounded up to the Ludington farm in New York State. He was carrying an important message for Colonel Henry Ludington. British soldiers were planning to attack Danbury, Connecticut the next day. Colonel Ludington was not at home, but his 16-year-old daughter Sybil volunteered to alert her father's troops. She saddled a horse and rode through the countryside all night, knocking on doors and calling out the militiamen. The next day the British attacked Danbury. They burned the city, but many of their soldiers were killed. The men Sybil had awakened had reached Danbury in time to give the British a real fight. Deborah Sampson. A young soldier was wounded in battle. When the doctor examined the wound, he discovered that the soldier was a woman. Her name was Deborah Sampson. Deborah begged the doctor not to give her secret away, and he agreed. She explained that she had wanted very much to fight for American independence, but women were not accepted in the army, so Deborah had disguised herself as a man. And on page 33, Molly Pitcher. Some women went to war with their husbands. They didn't fight in the battles, but they worked in camp, cooking, cleaning, and nursing the wounded. One such woman was Mary Ludwig, usually called Molly. Her husband was a gunner in the 1st Pennsylvania Artillery. On a very hot day in June 1778, an important battle took place, the Battle of Monmouth. The soldiers got very thirsty. Molly took some pitchers to a nearby stream. She filled them with cool water and carried them to the exhausted soldiers while the battle raged around them. The men admired her courage and gave her the nickname Molly Pitcher. Later the same day, when Molly's husband collapsed from a heat stroke, Molly took his gun and fought for the rest of the battle. All of the soldiers were grateful to Molly. When the war was over, the Pennsylvania legislature gave her a pension for life.